Hey, what's up, lightboltjoe here. Today we are going to discuss the 2020 horror comedy film Psycho Goreman. This is a Canadian film from Shudder. This is it's like if Power Rangers and Rick and Morty had a baby. That's the best way to explain this 90-minute I was going to say episode, 90-minute movie. It's so well done in the satire of comedy, in the satire of science fiction, World of Warcraft kind of like role play, Dungeons and Dragons kind of like, mixing of realms and things. It's so fun. So the main characters, Mimi and Luke, brother and sister, they unearth this power gem, which is also attached to this demonic, alien warlord who has been trapped in Earth for millennia, right? Because he was banished from his home world because he was too powerful, whatever. The new rulers kicked him out, whatever. New ruler's name's Pandora. So there's the paladins, there's the what's the word? Something with a T. It's gonna drive me crazy. Paladin was used, and I know that Paladin was used because I was like, haha, Paladin. Paladin's a Voltron, but it's not actually Voltron, but it could have been Voltron. Terra something. Terra. It's not terracotta. That's a type of clay. Whatever the name is. There's these two ruling factions of this particular universe, and this one alien happens to be uncovered. So then everybody's going back to Earth to make sure he's either killed or goes back into a sleep or whatever. So though the who holds the gem is in control of the monster, and brother and sister duo use him to their advantage. Mainly the sister, Mimi. Mimi is just a badass and just takes no gruff from anyone, and she uses him to defeat her enemies and such, and in a quite lovely way. And they teach him the power of family along the way, and the journey of being together, and then using him as a weapon to defeat councils and all these different things. And the costuming is just phenomenal. Absolutely phenomenal. The monster makeup, the monster costumes and such. Very much like how in Power Rangers there's a different monster in a different costume. So it was very practical. There was a lot of like puppetry, a lot of practical effects rather than a lot of CGI. Yeah, there was some CGI here and there, but it was just so funny. The language that the kids had, being so like rough and tough at the ages of what, 10, 11, something like that. Absolutely perfect. Using this warlord for their will. Wonderful. It went so fast. It was so fun, but it was so captivating how they got so much. You had so much history and involvement in different factions and all of this different warfare thrown into the mix, and it all comes down to a game of crazy ball at the end that the brother and sister created. Who gets to rule? All because of a game of crazy ball, which is kind of like dodgeball, or kind of like Gaga ball for that matter. It took me by surprise. I don't get surprised easily. This took me by surprise. I am very surprised not many people know about this. Not many people know it exists. Not many people have even seen it. So it's something that I definitely recommend. The way that the dying of the warrior's death, just being consumed inside of him. Oh, wonderful. Wonderful. The magic tree of it as well. Loved it. And there were so many random musical numbers, too. Who would have thought? My kind of film, man. My kind of film. I loved it. Loved it, loved it. On to the next review. Mucho mahalo.